Someone once said that challenge is good for any relationship. So today, Joe and I are going to take on a movie challenge. Who is the bigger movie fan? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome to the Journey to Forever podcast, where we discuss the highs and lows of life and love. Join us, your hosts, Flo and
Joe,
for a weekly recalculation of our roots as we navigate the twists and turns with candid conversation, comfort food, and laughter. Welcome back, Forever family. We hope that you're doing well. How are you feeling today, Joe?
I'm doing great, thank you. I'm great. Hope you all are doing well as well.
Nice to hear that. So today, guys and gals, meaning Joe and I, are going to go head to head in guessing the titles of movies based on iconic lines from these popular films. But before the competition heats up, let's warm up with some story time. You guessed it. It's What's Your Story?
Okay. Hi again, folks. I have a question for Flo. Flo, got a story to share about a beautiful, beyond belief drive?
Absolutely. And I'm proud to say it is right here in sweet Trinidad. I would have mentioned during season 1 that oftentimes one of the ways that I relieve my stress or ruminate to solve an issue that is plaguing my mind is to just drive without destination. And on one of those trips, I ended up in Icacos. If you know where I live in the north of the country, Icacos is all the way south. As in,
Icacos is south of south.
It's on the southern coast of Trinidad. I got to Icacos, and at one point in time, it was like a narrow strip of road and almost like marsh or swamp on either side of this narrow road. But the coconut trees were beautiful. Beautiful until I got to this, what I would describe as almost like a crop circle, this ring of coconut trees. Now, it was beautiful, but at the same time, it was a tad bit eerie. But I've seen said circle of trees from an aerial view. A photographer, perhaps took a drone or perhaps from a helicopter, took a photo of those trees. And my gosh, they are as beautiful in the photos as I experienced them in real life. So if ever you non-Trinis happen to visit Trinidad, I think that's a drive you should take. If you're a Trini and you haven't driven down to Icacos, you need to do it soon.
Nice.
All right, Joe, your story question is, got a story to share about a concert you attended?
Oh, yes. That was early 90s. I went to see the Fugees and Supercat. Awesome. The best show ever. That was great. Saw Lauryn Hill, Wyclef, and my favorite artist, Supercat, back in his prime, So, and I went with a lot of friends, a friend we also have in common.
Okay.
And it was great. We had a lot of fun. We basically knew every song. It was great. The Fugees were real performers. It was, what's their name? It was Wyclef, Praz, and Lauryn Hill.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Praz, being a DJ, was taking his shirt off and scratching and mixing while changing his clothes at the turntables.
Okay.
So it was like, wow, this guy is really good. So yeah, it was awesome. Great friends, great music. We got home after that concert. We got home about 9 o'clock in the morning.
What?
Morning. Yeah.
That was carnival time.
Yeah, we went out. I mean, it was about 12 hours we were out, Because we got to the concert roughly around 8. We got there because it was packed.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah. And we got back home around 8 the next morning.
I would have loved to have seen that. But thankfully, I saw Lauren. Granted, it was later in her career. But yeah, I could imagine. I think I was a bit too young. Or even if I was of age, my mom would not have allowed me to go at that point in time. But I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yes, it was great.
All right. So from our personal stories, we're going to jump into these stories from these iconic movies. You ready for the competition to begin, babe?
I am ready.
All right. So we're going to start with movie clip number 1.
You want to know how I got these scars? My father was a drinker and a fiend.
Okay. I got this one.
Go ahead. I don't know this.
Batman, the Joker, Heath Ledger.
Oh, let's see if he's right, people. Let's see. Yes, The Dark Knight. You're right.
Got it.
Okay. So let me just take a note of that. 1 for Joe. Okay. So moving on to clip number 2. Things heating up already, boy. Man taking the lead.
Let's go.
I wish I knew how to quit you. It's all right. Damn you, Dennis.
He'll never guess this.
I can't stand this anymore,
He would never guess this because he never saw this movie. It's Brokeback Mountain.
Oh, definitely. I didn't have... okay. I had no clue.
All right. Now, okay. I know a lot of guys opted not to watch this movie, but take out the actual people that were in the movie. Generally, the story was an awesome story. I understand why it garnered so much acclaim and so many awards. It was a good film.
Okay, not my kind of show.
Yeah. All right. Movie clip number 3.
Let's go.
You talking to me? You talking to me? Well, then who the hell else are you talking? You talking to me? You're dead.
Oh, I know this one. Oh my. Are you? Oh my goodness. It can't come to mind right now. Okay, I gotta take a L on this one.
I thought you would have guessed it.
No, I can't.
I'm not gonna say it because I know in preparing this, I've never seen the movie, so I'm not even gonna guess because it's unfair. I've never seen the movie.
Okay,
but you want me to tell you what it is?
Yes, what's the answer?
Taxi Driver.
Oh yeah, I know. I heard the line, but I haven't seen.
Right.
That. Yeah.
All right. Clip number 4.
Do you want a chocolate? My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Forrest Gump, say it to
You never know what you're going to get. And that's all I have to say about that.
Yeah. Forrest Gump. Tom Hanks, a great movie.
Yep.
I'll watch that any day, anytime. A lot of lessons in that movie.
Yep. A lot of quotables. All right. Moving on to number 5.
Lieutenant Dan.
For me, it was the shrimp, all the shrimp. That yes.
Fried shrimp.
Yeah.
All shrimp.
Yes. That to
Shrimp
me.
kebabs.
All right, number 5.
What country you from? What ain't no country I ever heard of? They speak English and what? What? Say what again? Say what again?
I just know this is Samuel L. Jackson.
I don't
I don't know
Say
the
what
name
one
of the
more
show.
goddamn time. Does he look like a bitch? What? Does he look like a bitch? No!
Okay, this is the show with John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson. Oh my, what's his name? I know the movie. It also has the guy from Die Hard, Bruce Willis. They were assassins. Well, at least John Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson were assassins. And they were John Travolta was to entertain their boss's wife. Take her out to have a night. And they went dancing. Oh my, I can't remember the name of the movie, but I know it. Do you have a clue what it is?
Pulp Fiction?
Yes! That's the show. At least I described it good enough.
All right. Hey. So we're moving on to 6. Wow, we're moving through these real fast, boy.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm the king of the world!
I'll never let go, Jack. I'll never let go.
Obviously, that's another iconic movie. Starts with a T.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Titanic.
All right. I would never forget, like, I was in the very first row of the cinema. It was the first time that I sat so close to the big screen. This was back when there were 2 movies still being shown
At
cinemas here in Trinidad.
Good times.
Right. This is before the big chain even start, right? And listen to me. I walked out of that theater with one crick in my neck because I was leaning back just to see the screen. But it was such a good show. It was a really good show.
Yes. A fictional show based on facts.
Well, yeah, real life event. Yeah. All right, we're moving on to 7.
Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Hello. My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father.
I know this show.
Prepare to die.
Hello! My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die!
That's Zorro.
Zorro?
Yes.
All right, let's see. I am not sure what this one is. The Princess Bride.
Sure? That's what they say, the Princess Bride?
Yeah.
That sounds like, well, I guess I would take a L, but that sounds like Zorro to me.
Okay. All right. Number 8. I have not seen that show, so I can't even comment on it.
That's Antonio Banderas was talking there.
All right. Well, I guess that's something we have to watch.
Okay.
Number 8.
You snotty little bastard.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the
You
truth.
say enough.
You don't want the truth because deep down
I say
in places you
Goodfellas.
don't talk about at parties. You want me on that wall. You need me on
I
that
say no,
wall.
Few Good
A
Men.
Few Good Men. Could be.
You say Goodfellas.
I say Goodfellas. Oh, A Few Good Men.
It's
Okay.
the I can't handle
I
the
can't
truth.
handle the truth.
Or you can't handle the truth,
Yeah.
sorry. Okay. Goodfellas is another show I don't think I've seen. All right. Moving on to 8. But I have seen this. A Few Good Men.
I saw that too a long time ago though.
Yeah. Jack and Tom Cruise, I think.
Jack Nicholson.
Nicholson, yeah, and Tom Cruise.
And Tom Cruise, yes.
All right. Number 9.
If that plane leaves the ground and you're not with him, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon and for the rest of your life. He's looking at you, kid.
I know this one. Casablanca.
Yep. I'll let you get that one. Someone in our past life said that to me one too many times.
Okay then. Here's looking at you, kid.
I hated it. All right, number 10.
I see dead people.
It doesn't even hurt anymore.
Oh, God.
I know this one. There we go. Sixth Sense.
Yes. You know, that movie is such a disappointment for me.
You really?
Yes, listen. I remember being in high school and they were showing this film to raise money for something or the other.
Yeah.
So everybody gathered in the hall, they laid out the chairs, put up the big screen, project the movie. And within 15 minutes, I was out of there. Because my thing is, he dead.
So you figured out he was dead probably.
Bruh, it was so... I would want to rewatch it to pinpoint the exact moment that sold it to me. But I was like, but he dead. Like, he there's something about how the dialogue, like how they were interacting. I was like, this, no. He demanded.
And then they gave you all the little signs what made you figure out he was dead.
So I don't really deal up with stuff that dead and so I was just like, I was totally creeped out, so I left. But I remember after the movie, like I said, I was in school, everybody come on, was like, you figured it out? I was like, I didn't join the conversation because everybody would have hate me for the fact that I figured it out and I left so early. It was,
Great movie though.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. I never watched the entire thing.
Yeah, you needed to, you should.
All right. Number 11.
You cannot pass! Get down!
Oh.
All right, there's Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings.
Shall not pass!
This is the second part. I believe could be the Two Towers. I believe so. Part 2.
Okay, let's see what it says. It's the Fellowship of the Ring. Mm-hmm.
That's
the first one.
That's the first one?
The Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, and...
Yeah, because it ends so many times that,
And what was part 3?
Return of the King?
Yeah. So I saw Two Towers first, then I had to go back to watch Fellowship of the Ring, and then before I saw the part 3.
No, I saw them all in cinema in order.
Okay, so that's the other thing. I don't like when everybody raving about a movie. Like, that's not me. I would watch the odd movie. Like, I've gone to the cinema already and be the only person in the entire theater watching this one show.
Yeah, been there.
So I think I was weirded out by the concept of the movie.
Oh, okay.
So, full disclosure, I've never seen any Harry Potter. Like, never read the books, never watched any of the movies, because there's just something about that kind of spiritistic thing that just doesn't, like,
okay.
I don't feel comfortable.
Yeah, well, it's all fantasy to me. I watch almost everything.
Okay. But if I know this is our raging debate, I still think that Two Towers is the best out of the trilogy. That's just my opinion.
Well, I believe that I look at it as one long movie.
Okay, in 3 different parts.
It was too long to show all at the same time.
Okay. All right, so we're moving on to number 12.
You smell that? You smell that? Napalm, son! Nothing else in the world smells like that. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. It smells like victory.
Is that Good Morning Vietnam?
I don't know. It's some kind of war show. Let's find out what the title is. Apocalypse Now.
No. Never saw that, but I've heard the words on many shows before,
Okay.
All right.
13.
Okay. Do you want to play rough? Okay. Say hello to my little friend.
I know this show, one of my favorite movies.
Clearly, you got all excited about it. What is it?
Scarface.
All right, let's see.
Al Pacino.
All right, Joe. Well, clearly, you're joining the lead, right?
Next, come on, let's do this.
14, here goes 14.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm just gonna bash your brains. Here's Johnny.
Some kind of psycho killer thing.
Stephen King. With is Jack Nicholson again.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, no?
When he is in the hotel, and the hotel is haunted. It's a haunted hotel. Dr. Sleep and all that came after it. Oh my. I can't remember it, but I know the movie. Man, I'm going to shout out the answer. I can't remember the answer.
Okay.
but I know the movie.
All right, let's see what The Shining.
Yes, The Shining.
Okay. I have never seen that too.
No, you would never watch The Shining.
All right, number 15.
Toto? I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore.
Ooh, I know this one. Wizard of Oz.
Yes, Wizard of Oz. Took the Hills 3 times.
There's no place like home.
Yep, The Wizard of Oz. Okay. Ooh. Got one, but I know Joe still has a few ahead of me. So let's move on to 16. See if I can rack up some more points.
Come on down and chum some of this shit.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Oh, I know this. Jaws.
Okay. All right. He said it confidently, and he is correct. All right. I don't think I've seen that either.
No, man. You gotta play some catch up. You gotta watch some movies, man.
Why would I? Listen, you know how I have respect for large bodies of water. Why would I want to scare myself by watching a movie about one big shark?
Watching Jaws now is not the same as watching it back then.
Okay. Right. Let's move on to
You know, Jaws literally had people not going to the beach when it first came out.
I wouldn't doubt it. Like, why?
Yeah.
Why would I want to scare myself? Doo-doop. Doo-doop, doo-doop, doo-doop. All right, clip number 17.
How'd he do that? My father made him an offer he couldn't refuse.
Went to the rest world, and a month from now, this Hollywood big shots.
This is some kind of gangster show.
I know the show.
Start shooting in a week.
I'm going to make him an offer he can't refuse.
Okay.
The Godfather.
All right. Okay, that I've seen. I've seen The Godfathers, okay? But I just didn't remember. Okay, Joe, another one for you. Movie clip number 18.
I want to see if somewhere there isn't something left in life of charm and grace. You know what I'm talking about?
Like an old movie.
I only know that I love you.
Black and white.
That's your misfortune.
You go. Where shall I go? What shall I do?
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Oh my. I don't know it, but I know that line. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Come on, bring it up. I don't know it.
Gone with the Wind.
Gone with the Wind.
Yep.
Okay, another big movie. Yeah.
Number 19.
I'll be back.
Wait, where are you going?
Oh, Terminator.
I'll be back.
Everyone could guess that's the Terminator. Come on. Everybody says that line at some point in their life. You exited a room, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
All right, so we're moving on to number 20.
Obi-Wan never told you.
There's some kind of Star Wars.
Oh, yes, it is Star Wars.
You killed him. No. I am your father.
That's impossible!
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
Yeah.
No!
Yes, it is Star Wars.
But which one?
That's the first one.
Okay. So Star Wars Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back.
Star Wars have a weird numbering.
Well, okay.
It starts with number 3. Yeah. No, starts with number 4. 4, 5, and 6.
Fun fact. My dad took my siblings and I to the cinema, yes. Back in the days when we still had 2 shows. This was Presidente. And I slept through 2 Star Wars movies. Like, no shame, dribble, hand cramp, wake up during the intermission, went back to sleep during the second one, and could not care less. Not my cup of tea.
I personally like the first 3 Star Wars, which was 4, 5, and 6.
Okay. So, The only Star Wars show that I went to see was the one recently with Donald Glover. Because I like him as a performer.
Oh, okay. That's the new age Star Wars.
Yeah, so.
Not my thing.
That's the only thing.
Okay. I don't need to watch it. I will watch over the first 3 Star Wars anytime.
Okay.
4, 5, and 6. 4, 5, and 6 it is.
All right. Well, Joe clearly won. Let's see how many he won. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, 11, I think. 11. 11 to, I think I have about 4. So you know what? We're going to have some bonus clips. Let me see if I could. I know I can't beat that score, but let me at least lose by a smaller margin.
Okay, let's see.
Let's see how it goes. Hopefully I do better. Redeem myself. These are just not movies that I'm accustomed watching. That's the issue. All right. Bonus clip number 1.
This is Sparta!
300.
300.
For sure. So what's that? Is that a tie?
That is 12 to 5.
Okay. All right.
Well, we will leave it as 12 to 4 because we both knew it.
So I still had 4?
Yeah, I still had 11. Sorry, 11 to 4.
Show me the money!
Oh, Jerry Maguire.
All right, she got me. Pick any draw.
Jerry Maguire.
That's 11 to 5. How many bonus left? 5?
Yeah.
All right, 3 more.
So this is bonus clip number 3 now.
I feel the need for speed. Ow!
Oh, wow.
You don't know, do you?
No. Feel the need for speed.
Ooh, it's Tom Cruise in Top Gun.
All right, Top Gun.
Okay, so admittedly, I was a Tom Cruise fan and I used to watch his movies. All right, bonus clip number 4.
A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Silence of the Lambs. Got it.
You
Of
like
course
it?
I was going to get that.
Yes, I know.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Jesus. The Dirty Dozen?
You're almost there. It has dirty in the name.
Not sure.
Okay.
I would only take the Dirty Dozen.
Dirty Dancing. He says nobody puts baby in a corner.
Oh, okay, I already.
Patrick Swayze. Okay, so that was bonus clip number 5.
So I won.
All right.
I won.
Okay, show off. All right. So that was good. What was the final score? 11 to 6?
11 to 6.
All right. I hear you. Take win. Take win, all right?
Of course. We now know who's the movie buff.
Yeah, I like movies, but I'm more
selective.
Yes.
Yeah, I watch almost everything.
Clearly. All right, so I know you eat almost everything as well. So you ready for your segment, your favorite segment?
Oh, yeah. Thing to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Flo, what? Okay, as a child,
mm-hmm.
you know, every Easter or so, your parents would take you to the botanical gardens. What was the staple meal?
Oh gosh, cheese paste sandwich. And they used to put color in. So you get blue cheese paste, green cheese paste. Like literally, I have a picture of my brother and I attending a party in the botanical gardens.
Yeah.
And I distinctly remember the cheese paste sandwiches and the soft drink.
Three layers.
Yes, 3 layers. Oh my goodness. Oh, and then you remember the shrimp slice?
Oh yeah. What's the foreign name for it?
I can't remember.
We know it as shrimp slice. Pork rinds.
Okay.
Yes, pork rinds.
Listen, you must have those two things, you know.
Of course. And if it's a whole day, you'll have a pot of pilau.
Right.
Or you'll have fried rice with fried chicken and coleslaw. I will never forget that. It was always
fried
the same
rice,
thing.
fried chicken, and coleslaw.
Yeah.
Okay, I get the fried chicken and the coleslaw, but the fried rice though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fried rice, fried chicken, and coleslaw.
All right.
Yeah, those were great childhood memories. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. Yeah.
I definitely have to find that picture. I hope my mom still has a copy. Because if I do, I'd use it as the background for our episode art. Well, as long as my brother allows me to.
Well, I could always edit him out.
No. My bro? No.
Yeah, I could edit him just a little, you know.
Okay. But yeah. Back in the days, the Botanical Gardens was the place to have your party.
Every Easter, that's where you go.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Yeah.
All right. So we would love to hear what your childhood foods were. Like, what was the it food growing up? Like, you had to have at every party.
Or every family get together. You know, what would you have?
Yeah, reach out to us at Journey to Forever TT on Instagram. All right.
Yeah.
We're getting to the last segment of this episode. Before we close off, or before we hit the road, we have to make sure that we have gas in the tank. So, Joe, what's filled your love tank this week?
Oh, my love tank was filled being driven last night.
Oh.
Yeah, being driven. You know, I usually the one doing the driving, and I was driven last night. And we went out and we had food, and it was nice, you know, being driven out. We had a quick date. You know, to me, it seemed like a quick date. We just went out. We had a little conversation with other people we met, and, you know, it was quick. We spent about, how long we were out? About an hour?
Yeah.
Roughly about an hour. Had a little conversation. Came back home, sat, ate, watch a movie. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not that we had food at the place we went. We went to pick up the food, but it was a long enough drive to and from. So that's what took us an hour. Oh, what's filled my love tank? You know what? I must admit that the thing that I remember most for this week, I should say, the most on reflecting on this week is the fact that remember when we were just having that conversation and I told you something and you were doubting me and I said, hey, Google. and Joe's phone responded to my voice and he was like, what is this?
Like, what? I believe my locked phone responding to her voice. Like, what?
So for me, it's the silliness that we can enjoy making each other laugh over silly things. I'll never forget that moment. So thanks for the laugh, babes.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you so much for joining us on this couples movie challenge. We hope that you enjoyed it and feel free to try it out. Let us know who won if you happen to try it with your significant other or family members. As always, thank you for listening to the Journey to Forever podcast. You can connect with us on Instagram at Journey to Forever TT. Also, be sure to subscribe on whatever app you are listening to this episode on. And if you happen to be listening on Apple Podcasts, please rate and review. We would appreciate 5-star reviews. Until next time, remember that forever love is a journey, not a destination. And the fuel that keeps you going is communication. So please share and discuss this episode with someone.
Sure. Folks, have a great one. It's great having you all here. See you all next week. Bye.